I just integrated Nano Banana with Google Sheets. Here's what this looks like. So we got a basic Google Sheet setup right here. We've got your input images right here, and then we have a prompt that you can put in. And then on the right, it spits out an output image. You can even add a Google Drive folder ID to have all the images be thrown into a folder, like this one here. I even have a prompt library tab where you can store all your best prompts. But here's an example of what you can do. I can put in a prompt like create an image of a grungy and emo vibe influencer in her 20s wearing this shirt and holding this can. So here's the shirt and here's the can. Here's the emo influencer holding the can and wearing the shirt. I can even have 3 reference images with this. So here I can say, create an image of an influencer in her 20s wearing a banana costume sitting in the car from image 1, holding this can, also have it wearing this hat. Here's the car scene, there's the can, and this is the hat. And here's Nano Banana combining all of those images together into the scene. But like, why don't you just use Gemini instead of using Google Sheets? Like, what's the point? The point is I could have the same exact prompt with this image, and then I could swap out this can with 100 different cans and just drag all of these rows down and spit out 100 different images that are variants of the prompt. Here's a better example. I have this source image of a car ad. Let's pretend I'm selling cars and I want to take this ad, maybe it's a competitor's ad, and I want to throw my car into this ad. So then all I do is write a prompt saying exactly what I want to change about this image and giving a reference image to the car that I want to swap it with. So for this example, I want to create an ad for a Cybertruck. Here's what that looks like. It even was able to swap out the branding by identifying from the image of the Cybertruck that it was a Cybertruck. So now I could take this core image template and swap it out with all these different cars. You could do the same thing with shirts. You could do the same thing with hats. You could take your product and throw it over 100 different backgrounds. You could take your product and have it being held by 100 different personas. A system like this allows you to take a core creative variable and mass create iterations of it. And as I'm sure you've heard multiple times this year, creative diversity is the name of the game. If you want the link to check this out for free, comment banana and I'll send you the link.